English League Cup final. Swansea City 2, Ipswich Town 1 after extra time. Newcastle United 0, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Arsenal 0, Liverpool 0. Brighton and Hove Albion 0, Stoke City 0. Leicester City 1, Ipswich Town 0. Manchester United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2. Newcastle United 2, Burnley 1. Swansea City 2, Bournemouth 0. Watford 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. West Bromwich Albion 1, Manchester City 2. West Ham United 0, Chelsea 3. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 52 points. In second, Ipswich Town with 51 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 42 points. In fourth, Newcastle United with 42 points, but only behind on goal difference. In fifth, climbing the table, are Chelsea with 39 points. The Football Association Challenge Cup. Chelsea 2, Stoke City 0. Manchester City 2, Ipswich Town 0. Burnley 0, Arsenal 0. Chelsea 2, West Bromwich Albion 0. Ipswich Town 0, West Ham United 2. Leicester City 1, Swansea City 1. Stoke City 3, Watford 1. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Newcastle United 0. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 55 points. In second, Ipswich Town with 51 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 45 points. In fourth, rising up the table, are Chelsea with 42 points. In fifth and falling are Newcastle United with 42 points, but only behind on goal difference. In sixth, Arsenal with 40 points. In seventh, Liverpool with 40 points, but only behind on goal difference. In eighth, climbing the table, are West Ham United with 40 points, but only behind on goal difference. Bottom of the table, Wolverhampton Wanderers with 14 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Everton with 20 points. Third bottom, Bournemouth with 26 points, but only behind on goal difference. Fourth bottom, Brighton and Hove Albion with 26 points. Fifth bottom, West Bromwich Albion with 28 points. Champions Cup. Atletico Madrid 3, Ipswich Town 1. Fiorentina 2, Olympique Lyonnais 2. Burnley 2, Manchester United 2. Chelsea 2, Leicester City 2. Everton 2, Watford 2. Ipswich Town 2, Swansea City 1. Manchester City 2, West Ham United 0. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 2. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 56 points. In second, Ipswich Town with 54 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 45 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In fourth, Chelsea with 43 points. In fifth, Newcastle United with 42 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In sixth, rising up the table, are Manchester City with 41 points. In seventh, moving down, are Arsenal with 40 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In eighth and falling are Liverpool with 40 points, but only behind on goal difference. Bottom of the table, Wolverhampton Wanderers with 14 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Everton with 21 points. Third bottom, Bournemouth with 26 points. Fourth bottom, moving down, are West Bromwich Albion with 28 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Fifth bottom, climbing the table, are Brighton and Hove Albion with 29 points. Bournemouth 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Brighton and Hove Albion 3, Ipswich Town 1. Everton 3, Burnley 1. Chelsea 2, Southampton 2. Ipswich Town 1, Watford 0. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 60 points. In second, Ipswich Town with 57 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 54 points. In fourth, Chelsea with 47 points. In fifth, rising up the table, are Manchester City with 47 points, but only behind on goal difference. In sixth, climbing the table, are Arsenal with 46 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In seventh and falling are Newcastle United with 46 points, but only behind on goal difference. In eighth, rising up the table, are Liverpool with 43 points. Bottom of the table, Wolverhampton Wanderers with 17 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Everton with 24 points. Third bottom, Bournemouth with 26 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Fourth bottom, West Bromwich Albion with 29 points. Fifth bottom, Watford with 32 points, but only behind on goal difference. Bournemouth 0, Newcastle United 1. Burnley 2, Ipswich Town 1. Everton 1, Manchester United 2. Liverpool 2, Leicester.
Two terrific teams in action here, both of them in with a chance of winning the title. What happens will be really important. We're moments away. Join us for the kickoff, and it's live. Should have a fine game for you today. Welcome to it. Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith. Ipswich Town now against Tottenham. Ipswich trying to put on a better show today. They lost their last match. It was away from home against Burnley.
No, they could have lost by more than just 2-1, and they have been working on the back line. I think it'll be enough to get them a draw here.
Ipswich Town go with this team today. Well, we put it up, and what looks, Alan, very defensive, but there's flexibility, isn't there, in the side?
Yeah, and I think With his shape, so much depends on the wing-backs, how much they are allowed to get forward and what they can do when they...
Shot on! Saved it! Corner kick, Tottenham Hotspur. In goes the corner. It's not really away, poor clearance. Well, they just can't get the ball away, it's another corner. In goes the corner. Put away, but not out of harm's way. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. Well, it's a great opportunity for them, isn't it, to overtake their title rivals here. And that really should put them on their mettle for this. Oh, chance! It's in! It's a great start for them. A wonderful goal. We'll now have to see whether that will change both managers' approach to this game. Not there when needed, the goalkeeper, as it turned out.
No, one or two of his defenders looking at him, having words, and you can understand why. Poor decision from him. He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that, but these players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. I don't know whether the visitors will be being G'd up by their manager not to take this one lightly, but it was a pretty comfortable win. They had the superiority on their own ground, but you know, football is strange. The game should be played without the psychology, but home teams usually do better than away teams.
Well, that's right, and they should be full of confidence, shouldn't they? Because I think they are actually a better team than their opponents today, so we'll see if that bears out.
It's looking good, this move. Now the shot! Got to it and made the save comfortably.
Yeah, he would have got some stick if that had found the net.
Correa. The away team have won their last 5 games. But on this ground against this opposition, to make it 6 is going to be a test.
It will be, but this is a team that tends to keep the ball.
To bring them level. Eriksson! Delightful touch to score the goal. Well, this is what you call leading from the front. A strike from the skipper.
Yeah, he's popped up at a very good moment there.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now.
Christian Eriksen.
Well, they're in a good position here. Christian Eriksen.
Well, they gave it straight to him, didn't they?
Now this looks promising. Gets his foot in there. Spurs get the referee's advantage. Christian Eriksen. Eriksen. Now Kane. Well, here comes the support. This with a chance to go into the lead now. Given that he tried to place it, he got it rather wrong.
Yeah, probably did choose the wrong option. Should have tried to get some power behind that shot.
Challenges for the ball. Kane. Good play. And shoots! He's way off target.
The manager just hoping that that miss is not going to come back to haunt them. They are creating chances, but that was a costly miss.
Gomez. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. He's got his shot off now. Tried for his second goal of the game. Thwarted by the keeper this time.
Yeah, and that's a good stop. He stayed on his toes. Good reactions.
Gomez. It goes out wide again. And here's the shot. And that shot's blocked very quickly. That's going to be a corner. In goes the corner. Back into play off the crossbar. It's not really away from the threat here. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. That will be a free kick. The defender knows what's coming. It's the red card, and they've got to readjust the team now.
Just giving his fellow defenders an awful lot of work to do now. Well, it's all getting a bit hot under the collar in that technical area. The manager less than pleased with that red card.
Gomez. So here we are at half-time, and it's 1-1. The referee has blown to signal the start of the second half. Eriksson. Good forward play from them. Played in the clear. The keeper able to stop that one. Christian Eriksen. Well, so far so good for Christian Eriksen, but he needs a bit more support.
Well, he stepped forward for his team there with that equaliser, but his team haven't been, what you would say, on the best of form.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. He's had a go here. He's put it over.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the contact and power, but accuracy just off.
Well, this is where substitutes are important. Who and when. Christian Eriksen. Kane. He went in well. And he gives it back to it. Well, I like the look of this attack. Poor cross, really. No chance for anyone in the centre to get there. Now he's a bit disappointed. He's going to be taken off here, and the manager may be saving him for another day, but also allowing him to get the full appreciation from the fans.
Well, he was enjoying it. I don't think he wanted to come off, but he's a key part of this team. He's got to be protected.
Kane. Spurs. Great ball from Kane. Eriksson to confront the goalkeeper. Now you could see what he was trying to do. Passed it into the net, but passed it off target. Well off target. Oh, well played, the referee. He's gone back to the offence that deserved a booking. He didn't want to stop the play at the time, and he's quite entitled to do what he's doing here.
Yeah, I think we all thought he was going to go back, but good to see advantage being played.
Gomez. Tottenham Hotspur have won the ball back well. It's Eric Dyer. Advantage rule played for Spurs. Ericsson. Letting the shot go. Plenty of power, but not too much direction. And now he's going to sort out that earlier incident and book the player who committed the foul.
Yeah, he doesn't miss much, this ref. He's eagle-eyed, and he wanted to give the team a chance to move forward, but always going to produce the yellow for that.
Almost a 10 out of 10. Certainly a candidate for man of the match. He's not going to play the whole match, though. Going to be substituted here now.
Yeah, he was involved in most things that were good here for his team. Top class.
James. Trying to switch on the attacking power and threading it through. A real opening for him. Well, they've all gone to the defender to say well done, but I think the guy who had the chance really should have scored.
Well, he had the chance to get his shot away, even though he had to take it quickly. Should have done better.
Well, we're in the last knockings of the game, but we're still on the edge of our seats here. It's that close. Getting forward well as a team now. Threading it through. Being closed down here. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Good, strong tackle. That throw has literally tossed possession away. Well, the signal's gone up for 2 minutes.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes
Song.
at added time.
Tottenham will be thinking just one more move the way we're playing now and we can win this. And there it is, the referee has brought a halt to it all with the team still all square. Well, we've been kept on the edge of our seats right to the very end. Looked like there might be a winner for either team, but it's ended as a draw.
Yeah, maybe both sides will feel that they could have won this match, you know, with the chances they had, but in the end, I think, yeah, a draw, a fair result.
It's a good showing from him. I think he'd have hoped for a better result.
That was an important equalising.
Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Southampton 1, Ipswich Town 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Manchester United 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Newcastle United 3, Everton 1, Watford 3, Swansea City 1, West Bromwich Albion 1, Stoke City 1, West Ham United 1, Liverpool 2. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 66 points. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 58 points. In third, Ipswich Town with 58 points, but only behind on goal difference. In fourth, climbing the table, are Liverpool with 52 points. In fifth, rising up the table, are Newcastle United with 52 points, but only behind on goal difference. In sixth, moving down, are Arsenal with 50 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In seventh, Manchester City with 4. The Football Association Challenge Cup semi-final. Manchester United 0.
Welcome everyone, I'm Martin Tyler, he's Alan Smith, and we're going to talk about this match today from the commentary position.
Hi there, Martin. Yeah, and expecting big things here. There's a great atmosphere.
Ipswich Town now play Liverpool. Ipswich looking to get some bounce back into their displays, really. They lost last time out away against Stoke City.
Yeah, it was a thumping 3-0 defeat, and would have bruised a few egos, but they've got a bit of resilience within this team. I think they can get a win today.
Ipswich Town go with this team today. Well, it's a variation on a theme, really, isn't it? What we're saying is, instead of a back three, he's going to have a back five, and those wide wing backs, as we would call them, are going to be more defensive. I think he's a bit fearful of the opposition.
Does look that way, doesn't it? I know he likes to try and convince us that those full-backs are going to be raiding forward, but if they're under the cosh, I think they'll just sit there nice and tight to the three centre-halves.
This is the Liverpool side. Joel Matip starts with Daniele Rugani at the back, and they just go with the one striker up front. They're rivals, aren't they, these two, in the search to qualify for the Champions Cup.
Yeah, that's the holy grail, isn't it, for any team with any ambition, and neither now will want to mess things up, having really worked hard over the last few months.
On to the attack now. It's a shot now to put them in front. And there it is, the opening goal. What a strike that was.
Well, the keeper quite rightly asking one or two questions of his defenders, who didn't react as quickly as the goal scorer.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0. It's Rugani. Just lent the ball to his mate and got it back again. Now this looks promising. And now the shot! Good stretch by the goalkeeper to push that away from danger. Corner given. Corner played in. Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Quick passing from Liverpool to open up the opposition if they can. Shots on here. But he's caught offside. And you see what he's trying to do. It's all about the timing of the run.
Just failed to look across the line.
There's a chance for a double for the team that are the visiting team today. Had a good win against this side that they're visiting in the other match. But that's the keeper's ball from the moment the cross left his foot. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Going for goal! for a throw and over the touchline. Now, can he take them on?
Well, he tried his luck from a long way out, but the goalkeeper had no problems at all.
Do you think the visitors can keep this run going, Alan? Looking to win number 5 in succession.
Well, they almost come here as favourites, don't they, on form? So let's see if they can dominate possession.
Here's Robinson. They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
The
Crowd
officials
maybe
indicated
expected a bit
there
more,
will
but
be
two
minimum
added minutes.
2 minutes of added time.
He's very confident with the ball at his feet. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his...
.45 minutes to go as we start the second half. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Well, there is cover if he loses the ball, but he won't want to do that here. And it's now with Liverpool. And shoots! A real miscue here.
Well, he was in the right place at the right time to cut it out.
Some options now for the pass. Taking on the defenders. The shot's on! Not far away at all.
Well, if they keep creating chances, I'm sure they'll take one. That was a decent effort, you know.
The substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. He's got the technique to deal with the press. Prepared to just pass the ball around in their own half, winning the game as the scoreline tells you. Gomez. Cut out the pass. Promising build-up until that challenge. James. I know all of you listening want to know whether this is a done deal or not. We can tell you it's not done, but it might be close, but that's still speculation.
Yeah, in this day and age, it does take a long time. Agents get involved, all sorts of things to sort out, but it sounds to me as if something will happen eventually.
Great ball. That's the right kind of football dive to turn the shot away. Stopping the pass getting through. Shot on! Gone for placement, got his bearings wrong. An example of excellent refereeing here. He delayed this punishment. He's going to show a card now. But he wanted that previous attack to at least find its natural conclusion.
Yeah, he's one of our more experienced refs, isn't he? And I like watching him go about his work and showed his experience there.
Here's a chance to attack. Can really get at the opposition here. Must score! And this is going to be a throw. And he takes it on with a shot at goal. Good work by the goalkeeper. Emre Can. We are in the last chance saloon for Liverpool.
Well, it's not going to be a complicated approach now. Long balls into the box from any angle. It's all about trying to win that first header.
Here's Robinson. Attacking well here. Slipping it through. Paco Alcacer. Liverpool's corner. 3 players coming on. Got his shot off now. Got to it and made the save comfortably.
Yeah, he would have got some stick if that had found the net.
He's put in the corner. It's not really away from the threat here. The noise levels have gone up even more. And the scenario remains the same, the 1-goal lead, and we're into the last 10 minutes.
Well, the way things are shaping up, it looks like the home team are going to see out this lead, but still a chance for things to change.
Daniele Rugani. Well, the countdown is on in this thrilling game. Liverpool still losing by 1. That's the keeper's ball from the moment the cross left its foot. They could pose some danger now. Saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. And there we are, final whistle. And that is a win to cherish today.
Almost definitely, although they made 1 or 2 mistakes at the back, the strikers were good enough to win the spoils.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
He was always the man to watch for the opposition, but they couldn't keep tabs on him at the vital moment there.
Brighton and Hove Albion 3, Swansea City 0. Chelsea 2, Burnley 1. Ipswich Town 1, Liverpool 0. Manchester City 3, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Manchester United 2, Bournemouth 0. Bournemouth 2, Liverpool 2. Newcastle United 1, Ipswich Town 1. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 72 points, with a game in hand on the team below. In second, Ipswich Town with 62 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 59 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In fourth, Arsenal with 57 points. In fifth, Newcastle United with 56 points. In sixth, Manchester City with 55 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In seventh, Liverpool with 53 points. In eighth, Chelsea with 51 points. Bottom of the table, Wolverhampton Wanderers with 21 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Everton with 25 points. Third bottom, Bournemouth with 28 points. Fourth bottom, West Bromwich Albion with 38 points, but only behind on goal difference. Fifth bottom, Brighton and Hove Albion with 38 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Burnley 2, Bournemouth 0. Ipswich Town 2, Arsenal 1. Stoke City 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. West Ham United 1, Manchester United 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 73 points, with a game in hand. Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Burnley 1. Manchester United 1, Chelsea 2. Southampton 2, Stoke City 0. Swansea City 3, Everton 2. Watford 1, Liverpool.
Can he add to the goals he's scored already this season? He's already the top scorer in the league. What a match. And it's live. Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, as always, Alan Smith.
Thank you, Martin. Looking forward to this one. Should be a good game.
Ipswich Town now versus Manchester United. Ipswich, they'll be trying to show that they're a better side than they did in that away reverse in their last match against West Bromwich Albion.
No, they could have lost by more than just 2-1, and they have been working on the back line. I think it'll be enough to get them a draw here.
Ipswich Town go with this team today. Well, it's a variation on a theme, really, isn't it? What we're saying is, instead of a back three, he's going to have a back five, and those wide wing-backs, as we would call them, are going to be more defensive. I think he's a bit fearful of the opposition.
Does look that way, doesn't it? I know he likes to try and convince us that those full-backs are going to be radiant forward, but if they're under the cosh, I think they'll just sit there nice and tight to the three centre-halves.
Threading it through, onto the attack now. Breaking infield. Can't lose it here. Tolisso. Referee's right on the spot here. He's going to stand for no nonsense with this team. Well, the player's not happy about the yellow card. It's a burden for him, of course, for the rest of the game now. And he's booked early on.
Yeah, he's saying, well, it's my first challenge, my first tackle, but the ref's not having any of it.
Good work by the goalkeeper. Well, what do we expect from the game, Alan? Because they come here to play today with a Champions Cup place already in the bag.
Yeah, I mean, the manager will be hoping that his lads can keep up the standards. Whether that's going to be the case, I'm not so sure.
Knudsen. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Knudsen. Neatly intercepted. We're going to get a corner here because of that deflection. And in it goes. Defended well. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. Put in from the wide area. Going in for goal! In really for what seemed a certain opening goal.
Oh dear, I think it's one of those that might play on his mind now for the rest of the match.
There's a chance for a double for the team that are the visiting team today. Had a good win against this side that they're visiting in the other match between the two clubs earlier in the season. But I'm sure the hosts are really determined to get some revenge.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. They should be, because they didn't play well in that earlier game. But great chance here for the visitors to take 6 points off their opponents.
Gomez. Chance from the pass. Played forward, a bit of menace. And it's a shot now! Davide Calabria. Now, can he take them on? He can put them in front. Pogba! Great goal here. And it puts them into the lead. So a real captain's contribution here with a fine goal.
Was a good goal, and it came at a crucial time, I think, for his side. Real captain's input there.
Manchester United ahead now.
Manchester United, number 6, Paul Pogba.
Knudsen. And here they are on the attack. In comes the challenge. Well, it's okay for Manchester United at the moment. They've got the lead as this first half draws to a close. But there's a lot of work still to do. Now Anthony Martial.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Very fortunate that he didn't make contact. It could have been a penalty, but nothing given. Well, that's half-time at 1-0. Alan, what did you make of Paul Pogba and the way he played in the first half?
Yeah, and what a good time to score that.
Manchester United with the second half now underway, and they are leading. Pogba. Good forward play from them. Tackle here. Gomez. That's good defending. Well, he could have kept the ball, but he didn't. Davide Calabria. Gomez. Poole. Knudsen. Now this looks promising. Nice interplay between the two of them. Gomez. Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. Manchester United moving into the attack. Martial! And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Looking for teammates in the middle, and they get it away. Got to keep the ball here under some pressure. Slipped his man. He can cut it back now. It's a brilliant stop.
I think you could see at the time that he was hurt in that challenge, and in the end, yeah, no chance. He's got to come off.
One in front, they would be a lot more comfortable if they were two in front, and they really could have been.
Yeah, might they look back on that with a bit of regret, because that was a great chance to extend the lead, wasn't it?
think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. Gomez. It's rather skewed off his head in the end.
Yeah, he didn't catch it properly. I think he probably closed his eyes there.
Well, it might be a good idea just to get a fresh player on and cement their position as they look to hold on to this lead. And they've cut it out. Shot. It was an opportunity, really, but in the end, way off target with that place shot. And we've seen from Manchester United some high-class football. They just need to put the game to bed now. Tolisso. In he goes for the challenge. Gomez. Now James. It is coming to the business end of this match, isn't it? And they're still looking for that wonderful chance! Got to clear it now. He has given a penalty. He certainly hasn't ducked the issue at this late stage. There was no doubt at all in the referee's mind. He pointed straight to the spot.
No, he was committed to the challenge, and I don't think he got the ball, Martin. Penalty for me. Well, it's a sliding tackle. Was the lad in control? The manager down there certainly doesn't think so.
Corner kick, and that means a chance. Oh, he's going to pay the penalty for this, but the goalkeeper's done well.
Well, he's one of the most agile around, and he used it there, didn't he?
Defended well. Came in with the challenge, and the ball broke free. Here's Martial. And it's going to be a minimum of 3 minutes to be played of added time. Giving it up, but not the defender.
All about anticipation. He wasn't going to give it up. Got back just in time.
Well, here they come again, trying to get back into the match. Proper tackle, that.
That's the final whistle from the referee. Well, that's it for this game. That's it for this season, and that's pretty much for you and me. Enjoyed it, mate.
As always, Martin, they seem to go quicker and quicker. Can't believe it's been about 9 months since that first ball was kicked.
Paul Pogba, very much in our thoughts when we came to this game. Is he in our thoughts at the end of it, Alan?
Oh, lots of energy, lots of quality.
Burnley 2, Watford 2. Chelsea 1, Newcastle United 1. Ipswich Town 0, Manchester United 1. Leicester City 2, West Bromwich Albion 1. Liverpool 4, Southampton 1. Manchester City 1, Arsenal 1. Stoke City 0, Bournemouth 0. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. West Ham United 3, Swansea City 1. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Everton 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 79 points. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 68 points. In third, climbing the table, are Manchester City with 65 points. In fourth and falling are Ipswich Town with 65 points, but only behind on goal difference. In fifth, Arsenal with 62 points. In sixth, Liverpool with 62 points, but only behind on goal difference. In seventh, Chelsea with 59 points. In eighth, Newcastle United with 58 points. Bottom of the table, Wolverhampton Wanderers with 22 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Everton with 26 points. Third bottom, Bournemouth with 32 points. Fourth bottom, Watford with 40 points. Fifth bottom, West Bromwich Albion with 41 points, but only behind on goal difference.